Hello, welcome to Lilith Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to do a last quarter moon spread reading for Aquarius placements. Hello, Aquariuses. Hope everyone is good and well. I'm going to take a peek into the last quarter moon spread for you. All right, and this is going to be December 26th. So this spread is going to cover past 3 weeks of energies here. And if this reading resonates with you, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading, want more information about that, it is in the description. You can go ahead and email me and we can talk more about doing a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. All right, so let's see here, Aquarius. First out, what do you need to complete? What are you procrastinating on? The 10 of Cups. You're procrastinating about something that is going to bring you complete emotional fulfillment and something you've been wanting for quite some time. We'll see what that is more when we clarify. Okay? Let's see what you've learned. What's ready to be released from the past 3 weeks? The Page of Swords. You've been studying. You've been researching. You have been a student. You've been exercising your mind a lot, and you've realized that like cows can fly, transformations can happen. This has brought you it's inspired you. Something has really inspired you here. Mentally, what are you current mentality? Excuse me, Aquarius, let me collect my words here. What mentality are you currently outgrowing? The Sun. Again, let's see, we clarify. It's kind of a confusing one. I almost feel like you're outgrowing just like blindly jumping into something. Especially with this Page of Swords here, which is like about research, curiosity, not right. This Page of Swords has his sword up. He's I'm not going to say defensive, but a little bit. But this is what you've learned. You've learned, it's like your research has caused you to be a little more defensive. But I think this is a good thing, especially with the Sun here, as what have you mentally outgrown? This is also an area of what is the ego resisting, right? Because if we outgrow something, our ego is going to try and hold on to it even harder. So an outdated habit is the Sun. It's almost blind optimism is the word that's coming to mind. Just like kind of feeling victorious without being victorious. Because like, I mean, I've never really thought about it, but this card is a little silly in the sense this baby has this like really ornate kind of a headpiece on. This is a lot of opulence for a child. It's almost like the outdated habit. What you're outgrowing is dressing up something to look a certain way that's not. That's actually more what I'm getting. It's not blind optimism, not trusting that just because something looks this way, it's this way. You're researching more. Yeah, you're not just trusting what you're told anymore. Okay. Or that's a mentality that you're outgrowing. You're outgrowing not trusting what things look like anymore, but your ego is not wanting to let it go because it's comfortable there. But I don't think you're having that tough of a time with it, because Page of Swords is here. I think you learned how to cease resistance and break free of this. Yeah, see the High Priestess. Use your intuition. I think you already know, Aquarius. It's fine. You guys have been like one step ahead for the past few weeks. More than that, but yeah, this is okay. Interesting. All right, Aquarius, let's see what to make room for in your life right now. The Fool. Okay, yeah. See, instead of, you're letting go of blind optimism and you're replacing it with blind faith. I love that because it's so much more informed. This is which might seem a little weird to say because I'm saying the sun is the fool is much more informed than the sun, but here it is. The fool is allowed to have blind faith because he already has a loyal companion. The fool is supported. The fool knows this. That's why he's able to take a leap of faith, blind faith, if you will, because there is a loyal companion already. The fool is protected. I almost feel like in this card, it's like beat your drum, Aquarius. Like just that's what to make room in your life for right now. Loyalty, blind faith. I really think you've done it. It's like you know this. Again, the High Priestess in the center of your reading. Okay, what is coming to you next? Oh, the Seven of Wands. Okay, you're gonna be your perseverance, your courage, fortitude. That's what I'm getting off of this one too. The drive to succeed. So you might be challenged coming up, but you're ready for it. Magic and wisdom of the moon phase, the Two of Coins. Not juggling too much. But again, I feel like you know this because I don't feel that you're juggling too much here, but the Two of Coins can be a card of like sometimes needing more play in your life. You have too much work, not enough play, So we'll see when we clarify more what that one is. Okay, we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could have this Two of Coins energy could have something to do with your past, trying to juggle like the past with the present. I don't know why that's what I'm getting here. Let's clarify, Aquarius. Let's find out. This is a really great reading so far. Really interesting energy here. Okay. Ten of Cups. So this is something you're procrastinating on, loose ends that you're not, or where you may need to make an adjustment in order to complete something with this from the past 3 weeks. The Eight of Stones comes out to confirm the Ten of Cups. Loose ends you need to tie up and release with a final burst of energy. Eight of Stones is you've been working, right? This is like what has been created with the 8 stones. You've been making steady progress. This kind of like it's your creation, right? The cauldron, it's what you have like alchemized, what you have brought into existence. So I almost feel like you need to trust yourself more with the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Stones here as what you need to complete, because there's something holding you back from emotional fulfillment, but it's like you've already done the work. What's holding you back is knowing you've done the work. Maybe it's like you know too much. Especially with the Page of Swords here, I don't know, Aquarius. This is you need to adjust in order to complete. Okay, you're working too much. That's what that is. There we go. That's why the Two of Coins is there. Your emotional, you're having a hard time finding your emotional fulfillment because the balance of work and your emotional well-being, Six of Cups, with something with the past is, so you're working too much and you're procrastinating on dealing with an emotional issue. Okay. Page of Swords. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. What have you learned? So yeah, I feel like you're inspired by something. The Knight of Scrolls, so that's the Knight of Wands, the visionary. Yeah, see, you're inspired. You're visionary. What have you learned with the Page of Swords? Something has like opened your eyes. I feel like you feel like anything is possible, almost. This page is confident. He's in a pretty cocky stance here, in my opinion. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which the Knight of Wands is typically a more, you know, all over the place kind of energy. Here, though, the Knight of Wands, oh, excuse me, gosh, the Knight of Scrolls. I'm sorry, Scrolls. This is not Wands, Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. You have the Page of Swords and then the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you've learned something. You are, all of this research that you've done over the past 3 weeks is, you're ready to put it to use. The page, right? The Knight comes after the Page. So we have the Page of Swords. You did the research. You played the student. You researched that just inspired you. It's transformational. And now the Knight of Swords, now you're ready to put it to action. Now it becomes the vision, right? You collected all the information. Now it's a vision. Wow, that's great. Okay. So let's see here. So not seeing, let's clarify the sun. What outdated habits? What's Aquarius mentally outgrowing? What's the ego resisting? 3 of Cups with the sun. Okay. Not that this card it is one thing and it looks like another, but, right, you know, I said with the sun, I feel like what you're outgrowing is not so much optimism, but trusting blindly in what people tell you. And when someone says, yeah, the sky is red, you're like, okay, if it was a trusted source. I feel like you're almost like you're questioning your sources too. And the 3 of Cups, 3 of Mirrors, right? We have a lion like hanging out with a little lamb. It doesn't look like it should be happening, but it is. This is a mentality you're currently outgrowing. It's not accepting things at face value. And this has to do with your group of friends. The 3 of Cups, too, is who you celebrate with, who you are comfortable enough emotionally to celebrate with and to let loose, and you're not going to feel judged. That's changing. You're outgrowing a friend group as well because you didn't trust them. They were showing you one thing, but was really another. Okay. The Fool. How to cease... the High Priestess. How to cease resistance and break free. The High Priestess, use your intuition, trust your intuition, and this is stagnant energy. This is potential. How to cease resistance and break free from this friend group that you're not into because you do not trust what they show you, or just people in your life in general, but I feel like it's a specific group. Potential. Don't say anything. This is being very tight-lipped. How to cease resistance and break free is to just pull back and remain in your very strong energy. And the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Mirrors, which comes right before the 10. Here, how to cease resistance and break free, make a wish, trust your emotional, that you have others around you that you can be emotionally vulnerable with, and trust that you can be emotionally vulnerable with the universe right now. I don't know why I feel like that's important to say, but with the 9 of Mirrors is usually that Make-A-Wish card, and it coming up with how to break free of this cycle, I feel like it's really saying trust in the transformation. Here, a butterfly again, trust in what you learned, trust in this visionary. The Fool, trust in the blind faith, and not the trust in these people that, again, it's not even mixed signals. It's like, it's a complete mask. It's literally telling you one thing that is there's obviously not what something is, and asking you to trust it. It's really, yeah, okay. So break free, make a wish, trust the universe right now. Trust the universe and yourself more than anything right now too, Aquarius. Okay, the Fool. What to make room for in your life. That blind faith. Right? And maybe a loyal... Okay, what to make room for in your life right now. Here is, I think, our answer to this 8 of Stones, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 2 of Coins, the 3 of Scrolls. This is usually the 3 of Swords. This is the card of heartbreak and forgiveness. Crying over... in this particular one, to me, it's almost like crying over messages that you have received from... that were disappointing, that are heartbreaking, that are... But this is what you need to make room for in your life right now. Feeling a heartbreak, healing. That's what's, it's the one, it's holding you back from this balance. It's why you can't get to that 10 of Cups yet. Working too much to avoid this heartbreak that has to do with a deep, probably a deep childhood wound, something along those lines. Or it's almost like you weren't able to play enough. Like you're mourning that you, like... that you're healing from that you couldn't play as a child, like it was all work and no play. What change is coming to you next? The 7 of Wands, perseverance, and the courage, fortitude, with the Ace of Stones. You're going to need this fortitude and courage and perseverance because you are starting a brand new adventure that is going to be so incredibly profitable and fulfilling and huge. I love this Ace of Stones, or Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins, that's what this is, card, because just like this huge monolith rising out of the earth. And where did it come from? You don't know, right? It's just there. It's just going to present itself. That is a change that is coming to you next. A business opportunity, perhaps, Ace of Coins, or Pentacles, right? Something tangible is just going to present itself in business, in work, probably could be in your home, but this is something that you can touch and grab. It's not this deceptive, like, this is one thing, but it's another. No, this is like, this, you can trust this. It's going to be challenging with the 7 of Wands, but it's so brand new and just like a new day. It feels so new. 2 coins. Let's clarify this magic and wisdom phase. 2 coins. So overall guidance. Oh, with the 10 of Wands, yeah. Burdened. This 10 of Wands, a 10 of Spirals, what's called here. It is the 10 of Wands. You can see he's at a crossroads. Not only 2 options, he's got 4. Looks like he probably came from this path. He maybe is going down that one. Maybe he already has gone down these. And that's why he has all these burdens. There's like 4. 10, he's gone through a lot. Needless to say here. He's made decisions. Some were good, some were bad. That is why, but he's incurred all the baggage. He's learned all the lessons. It's time to decide to not do this again. Right? You learned the lesson. You went on the journey. It is done. You are tired and burdened. 2 of Pentacles. It's time to make a different choice, I think. And choose something that is going to be easier, not as burdensome, not as wearing on your soul, you know, because that's going to wear on every other part. And that's the 10 of Swords, or the 10 of Wands. He's usually depicted just as a physically tired there. And that's why when something is weighing on the soul, it's like I said, it's your physical exhaustion, it's mental exhaustion, it's all of the emotional exhaustion. Probably why you haven't wanted to deal with this 3 of Swords, to heal this wound, and why you've just been working because you're exhausted. It's a lot. And the Ace of Mirrors, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There is a new beginning, something emotionally fulfilling is here. It's already here, right? It's underground. Like it hasn't surfaced yet, but that is the energy that is kind of just like hugging this this reading is the Ace of Mirrors and the Six of Cups. Like there's this new love, but this Six of Cups it has to be healed, I think, before this can show itself. But we have the Ace of Stones here. Financially, monetarily, tangibly, beautiful new beginning. All right, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. If it resonated, please subscribe. Go ahead and like so others can see the message as well. Comment and let me know, and I will see you on your next reading. Take care, everyone.